Once again, can you please come up once? I'd like to thank everybody who's reached the auditorium in time, but we are waiting for some of your colleagues to come up. So please bear with us. Thank you. राजन है और घंटे के अंदर ऐसे गायब हुए ऐसे गायब हुए Okay, we will start shortly. So you all are requested to put your mobiles on silent mode, please. A very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 35th Foundation Day celebration of CDAC. At the very outset, congratulations to all CDACians on this very, very special. Since CDAC's inception in the year 1988 till today, it has been a very remarkable, spectacular, and wonderful journey full of challenges and success stories, spelling of determination, passion, and grit. For the uninitiated, Cray XMP 1205 was something that India needed in those days for weather forecasting. But its import was denied to us by US. And our Indian scientists and how they met the challenge is history. CDAC was formed, and in less than 3 years that CDAC was given, and with less than $10 million that CDAC was allocated, the Param supercomputer was delivered. And the Washington Post wrote, quote, "Anti-India does it," unquote. That is what we call fire in the belly. That is the kind of lineage that we enjoy, and we are extremely proud of it. Today, CDAC has truly developed as a force to reckon with based on its plethora of scientific solutions and technologies developed indigenously to meet the multifaceted challenges faced by our country, proliferating IT into the social mainstream and aiming to fulfill India's dream of Atmanirbhar, or rather Tech Atmanirbhar Bharat. However, we believe that the best is yet to come. We are destined for even greater successes. Today, when India is celebrating its 75th year of independence by way of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and on the special occasion of our 35th Foundation Day, let us all CDACians take a pledge to continue our relentless pursuit of excellence in whatever role that we have been assigned, so that CDAC can scale even greater heights. Now, may I request our Executive Director, Sri Vinay Aneja, and all our GCs to start the day's proceedings with auspicious ceremony of lighting of the lamp. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, with a very heavy heart, we would also like to remember and pay our tributes to our dear colleagues of CDAC Noida, whom we have prematurely lost over the span of last few years. Namely, Sri Rajiv Gupta, Project Engineer, tenure of service 25th of April 1995 to 23rd March 1998. Dr. Poonam Rani Gupta, Professor, tenure of service 2nd November 2001 to 27th December 2011. Dr. Neha Bajpai, Principal Technical Officer, tenure of service 16th of February 2009 to 3rd May 2021. Shri Mukesh Gautam, Office Boy, tenure of service 25th of August 1999 to 9th March 2006. Shri Pratap Singh, Driver, tenure of service 27th of June 2002 to 31st of January 2016. Shri Ram Sumesh Saroj, Mali, tenure of service 1st June 2011 to 27th of November 2020. Shri Ajay Pal, Admin Officer, tenure of service 12th of November 2002 to 19th April 2021. Now you're requested to please rise and observe 2 minutes of silence as a mark of respect for this departed soul. Thank you, everyone. Now I would like to invite our Executive Director, Sri Vivek Khanija, to give us a glimpse of the various achievements of CDAC Noida during all this year. Sri Vivek Khanija.
Morning, namaskar everyone. A warm welcome to all of you and best wishes to everyone on this occasion of Ugadi, Gudi Padwa, Chaitra Navratra, New Hindu New Year and the 35th Foundation Day. आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और आप सभी का सीडैक में स्वागत है. Good to see young kids after a long time meeting in such an occasion at CDAC. Last 2 years have been extremely painful for most of us, and it is really a happy occasion that we are all meeting here to celebrate our successes in the last 1 year. And so let's quickly go through some of the achievements. Due to lack of time, I may have missed out some people. So I apologize in case your name is not there or your project is not there. That by no way means that your contribution is not important, but it's just that because of lack of time, I may not have been able to put all the projects together. So here we are. We have 10 groups here, like the 10 playing its own role to perfection, divided into two major categories where we have 5 project or product teams and 5 so-called backroom warriors who are very critical for the success of the frontline warriors. We have education and training, e-governance, embedded systems, health informatics, speech and natural language processing, and then on the critical success factors who are providing support to these frontline warriors include the data center and information security group, program management and software quality assurance team, materials management group, HR and admin, and of course finance. So I've kept finance in the end because that is what runs the whole show. So let's start with education and training. Just that he comes first. So I have tried to arrange that in alphabetical order, not in specific preference that I have. So starting with education and training. So the education and training group is headed by our senior colleague Shri V.K. Sharma ji. And last 1 year has been a little tough specifically for this group because of COVID restriction. We could not hold in-person trainings that we were doing for our international participants. We were also doing a lot of corporate trainings and all that suffered. But then we found via media and we started conducting online trainings and there was good response to those. So on the capacity building side, many initiatives were taken. One of the activities we have roped in experts from All India Institute of Medical Science in Delhi, and we are conducting special training programs for the medical staff at the Northeastern region colleges. It has started with some courses, and now we have more courses being added onto it. Last month, there was another program that was launched, the called Prakashayam, which was inaugurated by the director in Delhi, Dr. Guleria, which talks about training for COVID-19 professionals for the frontline healthcare workers. On the PM Disha program, which is the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Sakshata Mission. This is a program to democratize the digital divide and make sure that people are able to use the digital devices well. Last year, because of the lockdown, we did not have too much of participation. But later on, after October, we have again started that. We had almost 4 lakh candidates who were assessed out of a total of nearly 23 lakh, which was pan CDAC. So we did almost 1/6 of the total assessments. On the international and corporate trainings, we have trained more than 170 people in 25 countries. Against this number was larger in the earlier years, and I'm sure this will pick up starting this year again. And MEA has a lot of they have reposed a lot of trust in CDAC for conducting these international programs. Under the corporate training program, so we have imparted training to more than 200 participants from various corporations. In the formal education and PG diploma, as you are aware, we are a part of the Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, where we offer master's courses, and we also run our postgraduate diploma courses, which are 6 months long duration, running twice a year. So 200 candidates have enrolled for the MTech program, and about 250 people have enrolled under the PG diploma program. Last year, again, this was in the virtual mode, and this year we hope to start in the second lot again in the physical mode. And various e-learning courses have been developed for the Center of Excellence in IT that we are setting up at Jordan. This is again in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs. One more slide. A lot of initiatives have been taken in the area of capacity building in cybersecurity. We have recently completed a project called Cyber Closet, where the Chief Investigator was Dr. Anu. And this has created excellent infrastructure for uh, providing training on cybersecurity and cyber forensics to law enforcement agencies and other government bodies. And there's a wardrobe of 300 exercises which have been created where these participants can come and actually simulate an attack and then try and take appropriate action. And we also conducted short awareness sessions on cybersecurity. And a hackathon was also conducted under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And we plan to take this initiative to a national cyber range. In fact, yesterday we finished a 5-day program for senior officials of the Ministry of Home Affairs. And we were discussing with some senior people there. And so we told them that we would be interested in moving this in the direction of a national cyber range where this can be offered as a nationwide facility. So RP Madam is working towards that with Curtin and with Mehdi. And hopefully we will make some positive move on that. On reskilling and upskilling under the Future Skills Prime program, as you are aware, this is a strategic program which we are doing with NASCOM, and this program is funded by MEDI. It's a 400 crore plus program where we are offering upskilling and reskilling programs in 10 contemporary technologies, including big data, cloud, AI, robotic process automation, mobile, and so on. And on the Future Skills Prime platform, 7 lakh people have signed up, and 3.23 lakh course enrollments have happened. This course has also been thrown open to government officials and trainers, and there's a possibility of doing a direct benefit transfer, and that module also has been developed by CDAC Foundation. Just one slide. Next. Online examination, we have been doing this for the armed forces, Air Force, and Indian Coast Guard. Last year, we did approximately 3.17 lakh candidates in 2 cycles for the Air Force, and again 6.31 lakh candidates in 1 cycle for the STAR exam again for the Air Force. This has also been done for Indian Air Force, NDRO, Indian Coast Guard, and internal recruitment exams for Patna and Silchar. Under the Atal Faculty Development Program for the AICTE, we have done some courses in cybersecurity, applied AI, and machine learning. And there have been other training initiatives in the field of facilitating skill development for SC/ST candidates in the IT/ITES sector for NSQF level 4 and level 5 courses, and more than 300 students were trained there. Under the Information Security Awareness Program, we've been conducting workshops and courses to make this awareness across the participants. And as a part of our commitment to MEDI, we have also been doing cadre-specific induction programs for SND and non-SND officers of MEDI. Moving on to e-governance, e-governance has had a busy year last year. A lot of big-ticket projects were executed in e-governance. Starting with the biggest one, perhaps, which is the we have been doing. And one major achievement has been the BIS Gold Hallmarking project, uh, where this is the first of its kind implementation, where each and every gold jewelry that is sold in this country would be hallmarked by an NSA center, and this would be tracked online. And there has been more than 650 tons of gold articles which have been hallmarked so far on our system. It was not easy. We had challenges. There were a lot of glitches initially, but thanks to the efforts of the team, Rishi, Sujit, Gordon, Nitin, we have seen that now it's now stable and almost 2,000 such things are happening every day. 1.2 lakh jewelers today are registered on the system. So next time when you go out and buy a piece of gold jewelry and it is BIS certified, you can feel proud that a part of it has been implemented on the solution which CDAC has provided. The surveillance app has also been built for the field inspectors, uh, where they can go and actually do a field surveillance of all the GIS products, including gold jewelry. This is the GIS tag. So when he goes there, people know that he's actually gone to the field and he's actually putting in actual data and not the fake data. And 47,000 surveillance trips have been performed since February 2021 because of this. So this, for us, a big project, a big achievement, and I think BIS is extremely happy with this. Although we have had some hot and cold relationship with them, but I think this has really worked well. Um, then on the pharmaceutical sector, both on the pharmacovigilance and on the pharma regulation side, this team has been doing remarkable work. There is an online drug licensing system where we work with the Central Drug and Standard Control Organization, working very closely with the Drug Controller General of India. And this work has resulted in establishment of a single unified clearing system of all the state FDAs for generating various permissions under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act. And this is a big achievement, and this allows state level tweaking if required. And fantastic work has been done, Uttam, Vikas, and the rest of the guys who have been involved, Sanjeev. A fantastic initiative, and CDSCO is now coming back to us with more requests. On the advanced drug reaction monitoring system, this is something that is being done under the aegis of WHO. We are helping to monitor any drug reaction that may be adverse for a patient, and all this is documented. And this is then used both for research as well as for analyzing the various parameters. So we recently completed this integration. There were challenges. Again, thanks to the team, a great job done there. Another activity that EOS has been involved in the digitalization of various workflows for the various government bodies. Uh, so the project proposal management system, which is now a well-established and a fairly robust tool, has been running very well in DSP, FFNR, and we've recently made headway into DRDO. In fact, the DPPMS in DRDO is going to be launched formally probably next week. Thanks to Anshu and the rest of the team for this. Also, the Modified Special Incentive Program of the Ministry of Electronics, which is a special purpose program to boost manufacture of electronic products in India. That entire workflow has been done by the team here, our e-governance team, Nishtha and the rest of the people here. Great job done. Similarly, for the Department of Government of Persons with Disabilities, their entire portal, the workflow, automation has been again done by this team. So great work by Bharat and this team. One more activity that has been done has been the digitalization of schools. This is perhaps the largest implementation of school in Office ERP in one of the largest residential school chains in this country, which is the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. More than 700 schools, 2.5 lakh students, 22,000 employees today are on this system, which includes timetables, includes filling up of their other data, which include almost everything that you can think of while running a residential school. So Aparna and the team has done a great job here, and now this is being moved to Sainik School Board. We have a few schools under Sainik School Board. There has been discussions with them, and this work is already ongoing. There is also a possibility that this is going to be also taken up for the cantonment board schools. So we are being asked by the Ministry of Defence, in fact the Defence Secretary himself, to look at this. Another big group that is working on large-scale projects that touch us in our daily life is the embedded systems. The embedded system, we have an expertise in developing smart card operating systems. Not only have we developed that expertise over a period of time, we have also added new tools to this. We are working on development of a secure operating system for Indian Navy under a project called as the Armed Forces Secure Access Control Project. And this operating system is called the Military Smart Card Operating System, or MISCOM. So Veradi and his team have been relentlessly working, Adarsh, Veradi, Manish, on this, and so we have ported this operating system on two devices, one from Infineon and another one from NXT, and this has been validated by IIT Bhilai and is now going to go into production, which will provide access control to all the military personnel all across the country, and extremely important project for Indian Navy, which is going to be scaled to dry services once it is fully working at Indian Navy. So this is a long project, a relatively long project, 5-year duration. And similarly, another activity that has been done is the aerodrome entry permit. When you go to the airport these days, you will find that the security personnel or the other people who are there at the airports are wearing a badge which has alphabets and color codes which identify areas in the airport where these people have access. And the current way of allowing an access is through a visual inspection. So the guard there will allow you, looking at your identity card, and then allow you or disallow you from going to a particular area on the airport. So we have implemented a 3-layer access control, including smart card, including the biometric, and a PIN to control access at the airport. This project was done with the Bureau of Civil Aviation and Security. In the first instance, 43 airports in this country will have this system implemented with the smart card being issued through the KMS that we have set up at Southern Airport. And another 53 airports will be online in the next phase. So Suresh Vera, I don't know if he's there, has been following it up and doing a great job along with Bhaskar. Secure access using USB dongle is one more project that we are doing. This is an R&D project funded by METI, where we are trying to make online access more secure using the latest cryptographic techniques using elliptical cryptography. And this is a project that is going to change the way you will access the internet securely. The hardware prototype has already been developed here, and the application has been submitted for getting the trademark. Some initial samples have also been designed. So again, good work done here. Manish, Radit, HP, good job again. We One big area where this group has been working for the last 3-4 years is on the transit mobility and automatic fare collection. Today, when you are traveling in multimodal transit systems, every time you change your mode of transport, you will have to pay in a different way, either through cash or if you're taking Delhi Metro, you will take the Delhi Metro card. There was an idea which was mooted in 2015 by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs that we should have a common card that would possibly be used for all transit and other purchase purposes. So then CDAC was asked to standardize such a system, and what resulted in, after a long deliberation with other stakeholders, was what is called as the National Common Mobility Card, or the NCMC, One Nation One Card. The complete standardization of the NCMC ecosystem has been done by CDAC together with NPCI. So there is a 7-part standard, the first 3 coming from NPCI and the last 4 coming from CDAC. So you have a single card that can run, or that will allow you to travel across multimodal transport systems, whether it is metro or whether it is buses. We have done a successful POC at Delhi Metro in the 3 stations at Barakamba Road, at Shastri Park, and at Dwarka. We also have done a successful trial at Mumbai West using the handheld terminals where this card was read. We are now moving this to an Android-based electronic ticketing machine to bring down the cost. And there is also a discussion going on with the Bangalore Metro, BMRCL, or the Nova Metro, where we have also proposed a QR-based ticketing solution. This QR standard is again something that has been proposed by CDAC. It is a standard which has been adopted for transit payments across the nation, and it is a dynamic QR and it is a customer presented QR, unlike the QR code that you normally, when you are buying out in the market, going out to buy something, you scan a code, for example, Paytm or through any other UPI. So that is a consumer presented code. जो दुकानदार है वो आपको कोड दिखाता है, then you will generate the code after making the payment, and that code will be scanned by a reader, and then you can make the journey. So fantastic work has been done in this domain, led by Rajesh, then Chadaji, we have Dhruv, Himanshu. A lot of people have contributed, and this today can be a game changer if we play our cards well. And not only does it allow us to do automatic fare collection in the transit domain, it can also be used for various other purposes, like you are making an entry into a monument, or you want to do some low-cost purchases. So that can also be supported here. One major strategic program that we are doing here in this group is the Indian navigation satellite, or the IRNSS based navigation. It's called the navigation using Indian constellation. So unlike the other navigation systems, whether it is Baidu or Freelon or Glonap or GPS, where they are using multiple satellites, this is a regional navigation system that covers around 1500 square kilometers across India on each side. And so this covers the entire Indian subcontinent with about 7 satellites which have been launched by ISRO. And the idea was to make our own indigenous navigation system using our own indigenous devices. And this project was started 2 years ago. In the first phase, we had 2 companies identified to make these products, Accord and Manjeera Digital. And the second phase has recently started, where we have Signature from Bangalore, who is the implementation partner. Again, this is a very, very critical and strategic project. Kumar has been driving this from CDAC side, and this allows us to use our own navigation systems in L1 and L5 bands, and we don't have to be dependent on the US or UK or China or any other navigation service provider. So in case of a war, in case of any other natural disaster, we have our own satellites, we have our own navigation system. So this is a great achievement, and a lot of support we are getting from Space Application Center Ahmedabad on this. A wonderful project, and great going under the leadership of Savita Madam. On the health informatics, this is something which is very, very close to my heart, in a sense that it touches almost everyone in this country. If we play our cards well, I think this year is going to be the golden year for health informatics for CDAC Foundation. And why I say that is because we have a huge experience in implementing these solutions, which have scaled up very nicely across the country. The e-push group hospital management information system today touches the lives of millions of people across the country. We have statewide implementations which are either ongoing or have been completed to a large extent. Starting with Maharashtra, where we are implementing the complete hospital management system in 700 plus health facilities. UP, we're signing an MOU. We have got the work order for implementing this across the state of Uttar Pradesh, across district hospitals, across community health centers. More than 500 health facilities will be covered. We're starting at Arunachal. In fact, we have a meeting with Principal Secretary Health, Rajiv, and Praveen are going and meeting him for implementing this in the in DMER UP, or the medical education or medical hospitals in UP as well. We have done a remarkable job for the PSUs. Retail hospitals, 700 plus retail hospitals today are onboarded on our solution. Great job done by, and this was done in almost record time. I mean, we did not have enough people. People have really worked very hard, working overnight, spending their personal time. Venkat, Dignesh Modi, Priyesh, and rest of the team. Fantastic job done. Similarly for sale, we have now got our foot into the in sale with sale Bokaro. A lot of work going on here. Malik ji and Rajiv team, Praveen team, everyone has really put in a lot of effort to ensure we have the other sales from apart from Bokaro, we have Bhilai, we have Vanpur, who are now going to be onboarded over the next coming months. Many other locations where the e-push has been adopted in Noida, and 4 new aims were added on the solution last year, taking the total to 12. So the mandate is that all the new 22 aims across the country will be running on CDAC solution. So next time anyone visits AIMS, you will be given an OPD slip or a lab investigation report, which will have a CDAC signature on it. So a big round of applause for the health informatics team for the great job done and making the lives of people better with their food. We are working very closely with the National Health Authority, with Sharma ji, R.S. Sharma ji and his team under the Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Mission. And we were one of the first HMIS service providers who has been certified for the integration of all the 3 milestones, which include the generation of Ayushman Bharat Health ID. So like you have your Aadhaar card, each one of us is entitled to generate an Aadhaar ID, which will be your unique ID when you go for any medical checkup or any medical you will be able to put your medical record on a digital locker of your choice, and you will be able to share those records when you move from one hospital to the other. So you don't have to carry your cards, your records, and without your consent, those records will not be shared with anyone. So all these 3 milestones we are complying with. We have got the certificate from the National Health Authority. Another great achievement. One more product which has again touched millions of people is the e-Rakt Kosh, uh, the blood bank management system. So this is we have citizen-facing apps both for Android as well as for uh, iOS, where you can get the blood stock availability across all the blood banks near you. And we have exported our APIs, open APIs, which are today integrated with Paytm and Arogya Setu. So if you are using these apps, even from these apps, you will be able to see, for example, the availability of the blood in any blood bank nearby. Similarly, on Paytm, we have the blood bank availability. So great job done by Ima and Asta and the rest of the team there. This is something which will be extremely useful for everyone. Similarly, other great initiatives which have happened are on e-Aushadhi and e-Ukaras. The entire drug and vaccine supply chain in this country today is running on e-Aushadhi. We started small with Rajasthan, and now we are touching more than 20 states, and we've started with union territories. We have implemented that in Pondicherry. So the entire drug and vaccine supply chain in this country uses e-Aushadhi. You get alerts when the drugs are going to expire, when they are going below a particular threshold. Based on the consumption patterns, then you can order drugs so that there is no stock outages. And similarly for e-Upkaran, all the medical equipment which are there in a particular hospital in a state, what is their state of availability, whether they are working or not, whether they are under AMC, how much of usage has happened. All that gives a nice input for the decision makers, and this has really improved the healthcare which is available to the common citizens. So Jitendra has been driving this in Rajiv's team along with his team, and fantastic job done. Similarly, on other activities, we have again we have a tie-up now with National Health System Research Center, where we are working for developing a national integrated quality assurance framework along with them, so that all the labs in this country would be assessed based on the quality of their deliverables. And this work has been again done by Priyanka and the rest of the team, like Rajiv team. For the non-communicable disease management in the state of Odisha, Venkat has been driving this. This is something new that we are starting now. Payroll and finance management system implementation is ongoing at AIMS Delhi. So Ashu and the team from the week is has been driving this. I'm getting requests from DME and Maharashtra to scale it up at the level of Maharashtra. Similarly, on the R&D side, we have been doing some research projects, and one of them was the Medimundus project based on the recommendation system, AI based, where this is a help to the doctors, where it will recommend certain tests or the course of action to be taken when you are putting in the symptoms. Uh, we have also been involved in the trials of the 5G network, 5G testbed using our voice to text solution implementation using automatic speech recognition. So this is some great work being done here, started by Siddharth and then carried on with Piyush and the team. Uh, on the speech and natural language processing, being led by Karunesh and the rest of his team. They are doing a lot of work in the area of machine translation and using artificial intelligence and deep learning for machine translation. And we have been able to show a lot of good work in this domain for showing the capability of translating spoken text, and this has been used to translate the lectures under the SWAYAM project of Ministry of Human Resource Development. The NPTEL lectures have also been converted to different languages using this pilot that we did. And because of the successful implementation of this pilot, under the National Language Translation Mission, a new project has been now awarded, which we hope will scale up nicely. AI is also being used for assessment of kids with autistic behavior, autism. This is a joint project that we are doing with NIPID and CDAC Kolkata, where the idea is to look at the facial expressions and vocal emotion cues to do an assessment of how severe a particular autism implementation or a particular autism manifestation is there in a patient. And we are building state-of-the-art deep learning techniques for facial expression recognition and also voice emotion recognition. So this is mobile app that a front end that has been that is being made available to the clinicians for their use. Again, you can ignore the patent-based error. This is AI for agriculture. So this team has been also working in the domain of generation of an expert system for farmers to give them help in case they have any queries related to agriculture. And this is today available in Hindi and Bangla and will be scaled up to other languages. And it has given some good accuracy in field trials. Last month there was a seminar which was held in Patna, where we did invite a lot of farmers to actually give us their feedback on this, and this was extremely well taken. And in the domain of heritage computing, this team has been working towards the digitization of data which has historical significance. So they have been working very closely with the National Rail Museum for archiving almost 2 million pages of data. Similarly, we have recently completed the first phase of a project where the digitalization of the Lok Sabha debates. So all the debates that have happened in Lok Sabha in the last 10 parliamentary sessions is going to be digitized for future reference and access. And this work has been again done by Karunesh and the team. Moving on to the people who have been supporting these teams, the critical success factors as I call them. So CDAC Noida has a very comprehensive and a very robust data center where we have been providing commercial data center services for the last 20 years. We have started to offer virtual private cloud services for the last 5 years now. And we have for critical infrastructure services 24/7 support. This facility is always manned. And we have 85 clients and 137 projects where we added 30 new clients and 27 new projects last year. Last year was extremely difficult because we had to keep this facility running 24/7 despite lockdowns, despite COVID. And Devinder and his team, Varun, Amit, Tarun, almost everyone there, everyone was working from home. People were staying here in the hostel, not visiting their home for almost a month, and making sure that this facility was available 24/7. And extremely satisfying that we did not have a single day of outage in this, despite the complete lockdown. We have major organizations that are using our data center services, and as you can see, there has been a progression in the production servers over the last many years. Just added production, although Devinder did send me data on UAT servers, on the testing servers, on the development servers. The number is huge, but just to let you know that this is really a complex activity. and these backroom boys are not seen, but without them, the projects cannot really run. So, really, really good work done, and my thanks to this team. Another major domain is the program management and the software quality assurance, which tries to ensure that we are all complying to some standards during the development of the software. Incidentally, CDAC Noida is CMMI level 5, which is the highest level of software maturity that any organization can achieve. And not many organizations in this country today are CMMI level 5. Uh, we are perhaps the only government organization who is certified CMMI level 5, and this is a great achievement. Great work done by all the teams and the PMO and the QA team. We are now moving to the latest version of CMMI 2.0, sometime in the beginning of the third quarter or end of second quarter. And for that, about 100 plus members have been trained on the new latest CMMI model, and 10 members have cleared the CMMI Associate Certification exam. And this will go a long way to ensure that the software processes that we are adopting for our development purpose are streamlined, repeatable, and this will go a long way to ensure that we cut down on our reworks and we save costs. This may appear to some as unnecessary add-on, but I think if you really work out the cost of non-quality, you will realize that the cost spent here is worth it. This team has also been involved in providing support to all the product teams for various tools like the JMeter, the version control through the subversion. We will also soon add Git to this, and also Bugzilla. This team also has a responsible person who is the DRM for all corporate website updates related to Noida, and all kinds of monthly reports that we are asked by MATI, by corporate office, parliamentary questions. All that is being done. Amrita is doing a great job there, and thank you, Shalu and Preeti Madam for this. The expertise that we have here has been leveraged by other centers, including Pune and Kolkata, for a very prestigious project that we did for Ministry of Defence for their DLRL lab. And CMMI 5, the CMMI level 5 implementation for this project was a great challenge. And with our support, this project was audited and cleared by KPMG. So again, great achievement. This is perhaps the first time that we have really achieved a level 5 certification on a customer project. Nowhere else this has been done earlier, at least in CDAC. One more important pillar to ensure that we continue to work smoothly in this organization is the materials management group. Last year was extremely tough because the entire supply chain was impacted. The delivery periods were absolutely haywire. Things that we were used to getting in a couple of days were taking months, and that too we were not sure if we will get those deliveries. And add to it the constraint that we could not buy from unfriendly nations, and there was this border sharing constraints. It was extremely difficult. And thanks to Balaji, Kamla, and the rest of the team, Puneet, they have done a fantastic job. We did almost 29 crores of purchase transactions, and about 90% of that was done through GEM. So this team is now expert. Now it's got good expertise on GEM, and something that was also done is to also get a comprehensive storage insurance policy for all our IT assets. This was missing. So God forbid, in case of a natural disaster or fire or anything, we would have lost all those without getting any chance to do any insurance claims. So this has been put in place from January 2022 now. Hopefully, we will not ever be required to use it, but at least we have a we had a lot of e-waste in our academic block. Like, a couple of rooms were just used that, and a lot of junk was lying there for the last many years. And it was a painful effort to segregate the items from those which were bought under the grant aid or funded project, and those which were bought from our own funds. And thanks to the help from finance, we did that, and there have been 2 rounds of e-waste disposal, and at least a lot of cleanup has happened. We are also 2 new vehicles have been purchased. So Maruti Ciaz is already with us, and I am told that the new Ertiga would be arriving most likely on Monday. Balaji, is that right? So I think you will see the new vehicle in the office on Monday. Hopefully, this should ease out the movement of people for various trainings or meetings, etc. DHR and admin, another group which is always working behind the scenes. It's a thankless job for them. Uh, Making sure that the center was running without any issues, even during the lockdown. The center was secure. Uh, there was no disruption to data center. There was no other disruption. People were able to access their machines from home. There was no power outage. It was a challenge. When we had the electricians here who were working round the clock to ensure that everything was working well, and this was tough. And thanks to the efforts of Matthew and the rest of the team, Sakhena ji, Sumarji, Anil, everyone pitched in, and we could guide away that difficult period. Uh, we also were caught off guard in the month of April, May last year when the second wave peaked, and a lot of our employees were in distress, and unfortunately at that point of time we could not offer any help to them because we had not anticipated such a scenario and we had not prepared ourselves for it. After that, what we have done is we have worked with meetings. There have been several meetings with the additional secretary. In fact, when I was hospitalized, Sharma ji was attending those meetings on behalf of CDAC. And thanks to all these efforts, we have now got all the wherewithal to set up a quarantine facility at a very, very short notice. We have got 10 oxygen concentrators delivered to us, which are lying with us from meetings. We have now set up an agreement with Kailash to make us available doctors and nurses on demand. We've already procured PPE kits and other stuff. Thankfully, the third wave was mild and we did not have to really put all this in action. But we have learned from our mistakes, I may call it, in the second wave, and hopefully we will be better prepared for any eventuality coming this. There are a lot of other regular routine stuff which you don't see, but it does take a lot of doing. We recently changed the 500 kVA transformer which was out of life, 15 years old. Air conditioning in this building was a constant source of complaints from almost everyone. Madam, especially second floor was very hot, Farad and his team, and at least this is now addressed. We have the new chillers here and things are working well. The pipes in the older building are almost 17 years old. They were leaking. We were not having enough cooling. That work has been taken up, although it has delayed a little bit. I was expecting it to complete by early March, but it will probably be over to mid-April. So these are things which you don't see, but it does require a lot of effort. So I hope that you can live with the hot conditions, especially the Amsterdam for the next 15 days. And I'm sure Matthew and the team will try their best to get it working as quickly as possible. Last but not the least, the paycheck writers finance. Without them, we don't get our salaries. So great achievement last year. You can imagine people were impacted by COVID. Uh, people were not in a position to come to the office, but still vendor payments had to be made. Salaries had to be disbursed with no delays, and we were under cash flow crunch at that point of time because all the payments that we were expecting from our clients were delayed because everybody was diverting their funds. And so fantastic fund management done at that time, thanks to Gamanji, Balka, and Shikha madam, and almost everyone. Pitched in, Rajiv, Ranjan, everyone has had a role to play. Another thing which we I think should really celebrate is that Noida Center for the last 10 years is the first center which does finalization of our book of accounts, and all other centers, all other 11 centers are following us. And this is a great achievement, and this really goes on to prove that everyone in the team is contributing. And this year we have been given a still tougher target because the MOS has asked us to close the book of accounts by June. So madam, the target has shifted from July or August to June. So we have to do that in June this year. Similarly, statutory compliances. We had 10 or 11 CAG audit panels. And thanks to the efforts of the finance team and also great efforts from all the group coordinators in giving me all the replies which we sent to the CAG audit team. And thanks to all those people who visited the CAG audit office, Rajiv, Sharmaji, Balsa, along with me, we were able to close almost all audit files, and perhaps CDAC Noida is the only center today which has less than 5 audit files. Almost every other center has huge number of audit files, and this goes on to show that the kind of due diligence that is being adopted by everyone, right from purchase, group coordinator, finance, everyone has had a role to play. So please continue to do that. And as I said, excellent fund management. Daman Saab is our walking computer, so he does this thing very, very diligently. And in spite of the fact that the interest rates have fallen drastically, the kind of interest money that we are generating on our excess is really good, thanks to all the efforts. Last year, there was a huge change in the way we were running our projects from a finance point of view. So far, we were getting the money directly transferred to our bank accounts, and at the end of the year, we were refunding the money which was not used along with the interest that was accrued. RBI has changed all that, and now all the transactions are happening through what is called as a treasury single account. So we have an RBI account which is created for us, and all the money that we are supposed to get for a project is parked there. I cannot use that money unless it is due, so it is released just in time. And if we don't use it, the money goes back or it remains with RBI. So it remains in the government exchequer. And it was a huge change for us because the TSS system was new. It was linked to the PFMS. PFMS system has its own peculiarities. It works only on certain machines with certain configurations. It doesn't work on all the machines. And thanks to the effort of Ranjan and the rest of the team, we were able to sail through, and now this is working well. We are able to now move on everything, and thankfully we did not have too much of a botheration. 31st, I was a little worried कि यार पता नहीं चलेगा नहीं चलेगा, but thankfully we were able to finish everything on 30th itself. Although I mean I had to stay back a little late, but 30 को हो गया हमारा. So 31st was perhaps the coolest day in March for me because we did not have to bother about all these issues. Again, I mean, for the online payment for the fee collection for the academic, this is was something that was required to give facility to our students. This is being done. We are also looking at extending this facility for our vendor payment, for payments of other utility bills and everything. Another big thing which has happened is the adoption of e-Mulazim, thanks to Devinder and the team. Finance was perhaps one of the first ones to adopt it, along with HR and admin, LNG, and later the groups followed. This has completely changed the way we are moving files in this center. Today, I'm extremely happy that except for the confidential files, everything else is now we are moving towards a paperless office. And everyone will agree with me that this has completely changed the way we are interacting. It has hastened up, it has improved the approval times. I have seen approval times in reduced from like 6, 7, 10 days to maybe less than a day in some cases. So fantastic achievement. Thanks to the data center team for helping me put it together, making sure that people are trained, and thank you everyone for using it. Let me now also come back to so this is from my side that I've been praising my own people, but now let us look at the outside world what they have been telling us, and it is sometimes good to view it from the other side as well. Last year we got some awards. 18 e-governance for the digital transformation in B2B services for the NSYS implementation. Fantastic work done by Lisa and the team. Aarti Madam was, who is the chief investigator for the cyber project, was recognized by ASSOCHAM under the Women in Cyber making a different category, and she was rewarded as the Cyber Influencer of the Year. Fantastic achievement for her professional and a proud moment for Madam. This is a letter that we got last month from Air Force. I mean, the entire team was here for the Air Force Works project that was being done under the guidance of Sharmaji, Navneet, Priyanka. Great work done. It is very rarely that you get these kind of letters from your clients who come and really appreciate your work. So fantastic achievement and great job done by the team. This is the African Fintech Award that we got for the AFC solution that we have implemented in the embedded system team. So Rajesh, Kavita, and the rest of the people, I think you can be really proud of this. So although it is lying in my table, but it actually belongs to you. So what is ahead for us? Last year, as I said, has been tough. We have sailed through it. In fact, we have done better this year. According to the first figure that I asked Madam to send me yesterday, we'll probably be doing 10% better than what we did last year, despite all the pandemic slowdown, whatever, resource issues. So it is all thanks to the extra effort that every one of you has put in. So keep doing the good work. I think we have a lot of good projects on our hand. Let us get good people on board. Let us groom them. Let us train them, and let us keep this momentum going. So looking ahead, I have only two things that I would like to share. Of course, we have many projects in each group. So I don't want to get into those details, but there are two big ticket items that I really want to focus on. One is the establishment of a center of excellence uh, for lithium-ion cells. A lot of products today, whether they are power banks, chargers, Bluetooth speakers, they're all being imported from China. There is no design development activity that is happening in India. And it is not that this cannot be done, but just that we don't have enough reference designs to be made available to our industry. So this is a project which is set up with the help of the Ministry of Electronics, our private ministry. There is a contribution coming from the UP government. We also have the collaboration of the Indian Cellular and Electronics Association (ICA), and the idea is to set up a center of excellence, which is being set up here in our campus here in the academic block, where we will be designing 14 products over the next 3 years, and we'll be offering this for scaling up to the entire mobile industry. And hopefully, this will ensure that all these products are not imported from China. They are ruggedized and they are fine-tuned as per our requirements in Indian context. So in this context, we organized a grand challenge for 7 products, out of which we shortlisted 5 winners in 5 different categories of products out of more than 1,400 people who participated. So in December 2021, we had a meeting at Meti. So you can see, except Sharmaji and me, all big guys here standing with the chairman of ICA, DG CDAC, Secretary Meti, and where we announced the results of this. And I'm glad to announce that the prototype design of a charger circuit is already ready. Additional Chief Secretary UP also, Arvindji also joined from there. And it was a great movement. Dr. Sunita Prasad and the team has all my congratulations and full support on this. This will be one of its kind, UAE. We are now in the process of acquiring the machinery and tools, including 3D printers and other stuff. And once it is fully functional, I think this will be a real jewel for us. The new data center is coming up here. So as I said, we are improving by leaps and bounds as far as our data center clientele is concerned. But we are running out of space, we are running out of power, and we need to move to something which is more professional. We are building uptime Tier 3 certified data center, again in the academic block first floor, next to the government. Forest will have first right of access to the new data center. So it is the next door neighbor and probably get the more bandwidth for his application. So this is a plan where we intend to have 95 racks. The area in grey is the scope for expansion for phase 2. And we have already submitted the documents for scrutiny to uptime, and we are hoping that this week or next week we should be able to get green signal from uptime. Very few data centers in this region, or even otherwise in India, are uptime PSC certified. So once we have an uptime PSC certified, I think we can then go on a massive scale and offer this to our prospective clients. In fact, yesterday I got a call from the CTO of Passport Seva, Golak Singhvi, you probably know him, where he is requesting us to offer this services for co-location of their servers. So I'm sure the day this facility is ready, we will have a lot to offer. This is what it is going to look like. We'll have a TV wall, and then we'll have all the security operation center and the network operation center. I expect that by the end of this quarter, we should be moving to the new data center. Although I've been trying and pushing the for the last almost 1 year, but for various reasons beyond our control, this thing has got a little delayed. But it looks like that we are now almost on the home run, and the last mile to be done. Last year was tough. We came out of it, and I'm not saying that this year is going to be smooth sailing. We can expect some headwinds, but I leave you with this thought from Paulo Coelho. He says that an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So don't be depressed if we have some setbacks, because when the life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means that it will be launching forward. So maintain a positive outlook. There will be failures, but let us stay sharp, let us stay focused, let us not get this success go to our head. Stay grounded, stay humble. That's why long list of people to thank, starting with the admin team, uh, Matthew ji, Satyena ji, Anil, Subhash ji, everyone who has put in a lot of effort to put together this program and make sure that the arrangements are in place. Special thanks to Preeti Madam, Dr. Kalpana, Krishna Madam. They have spent their evening time, late nights, they have been coming back, going to post-production studio for making sure that the program that we have to send, a recorded program for broadcast at the corporate level was done on 28th, and a fantastic job done. Pushing people to participate was not easy. Special thanks to all those people who are participating today in this program. Without you, this would not have been successful. Special thanks to all the group coordinators who provided their support to these people so that they could come and practice in the evening. And and last but not the least, very big thank you to all the families who are present here. Because without your support, your loved ones would not have been able to perform their duties in Sudan. आपके सपोर्ट के बिना ये लोग अपना काम यहाँ पर नहीं कर सकते हैं. So I know sometimes we are so busy that we miss school meetings, we miss birthdays, we miss anniversaries, but I think without your support, it is possible. So big thank you to all of you. And in fact, I think I end here. I have taken longer than I had actually anticipated, but then it's not always that you see such an august gathering and you have to really showcase the work that you do in this center. So thank you for being patient, and I wish you again a very good Chaitra Navratra, Vaisakh, Ugadi, Gudi Padwa, and the new Vikram Samvat 2079. So may God always be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for a very, very comprehensive presentation. We should really feel proud for ourselves and clap once again. Kudos to CDAC Noida. Thank you. Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. To celebrate this momentous occasion, various departments and ministries have hosted various activities to showcase a resurgent and Atmanirbhar Bharat, an India which will emerge with the best of tradition with the most modern and global outlook. CDAC Noida had also organized a recitation competition on 11th of August 2021 on the themes Raj Se Swaraj, Veeron Ki Gatha and Azadi Ki Mood, and a quiz competition on 12th of August 2021 on India's freedom struggle, independence and related topics for students and staff members. Today we are going to announce the winners and give away the prizes. The first prize for the recitation competition goes to Ms. Kiran Walia, Project Engineer, Education and Training Group. The second prize goes to Ms. Kathy Gule, a student from Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Computing course. And the third prize goes to Ms. Priyanka Mishra again, our student from Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Computing course. The first prize for quiz competition goes to Mr. Utsav Sharma, our student from MBA program. Second prize goes to Ms. Priyanka Mishra, our student from Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Computing course. And the third prize goes to Ms. Kathy Gul again, our Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Computing course students. So may I request Mr. Vivek Khaneja to give away the prizes, please. A huge round of applause for the winners. The recitation competition winner, Ms. Stephen Walia. Since Ms. Shakti Gule is not present today, I'll request Sri Ravi Payal, course coordinator of postgraduate diploma programs, to receive the award on her behalf. Ms. Priyanka Mishra, is she here? Ravi sir, you have to still wait and you can accept her award. The quiz competition winner, Mr. Utsav Sharma. I think he is not there, so I request Mr. Vivek Arya, faculty from MBA IT program, to collect the award and is here. Ravi ji, you have to come again because the remaining two prizes also belong to your students. Mr. Ravi Payal to collect the award for Ms. Priyanka Mishra and Ms. Kathy Gule. Congratulations to the winners. Brain Vita, a PAN CDAC virtual quiz was organized by the Corporate Office of CDAC to encourage knowledge sharing and infuse and foster team spirit among us CDACians. A total of 12 teams from all over CDAC had reached the semi-finals, and finally 4 teams, CDAC Trivandrum, CDAC Patna, CDAC Hyderabad and our CDAC Noida has reached the finals. Winner of this quiz competition was CDAC Trivandrum, and the first runner-up was CDAC Noida, and the second runner-up was CDAC Patna. CDAC Noida was represented by Mr. Abhishek Tiwari and Mr. Himanshu Gupta from the embedded group. So I would like to invite Mr. Abhishek Tiwari and Mr. Himanshu Gupta on stage to receive the runners-up trophy. A certificate and book entitled Atomic Habits by Mr. James Keir. The cash prize of ₹4,000 has already been transferred to their bank account. An organization is as good as the people working here. Today, it is not only an occasion to celebrate our success and achievements, but also to acknowledge the contributions of our colleagues for their unstinted support and dedicated service. Therefore, now we will be honoring and felicitating a very special set of people who have been the backbone of this organization. People who have helped to build CDAC brick by brick. What these people have done is nothing less than an embodiment of passion, dedication, loyalty, and perseverance, which has helped CDAC to become what it is today. It is by all accounts an extraordinary feat for anyone as talented as these people to have been working for organization for 10, 15, 20, and all the way up to 25 years, despite numerous lucrative opportunities outside. This shows exceptional loyalty and a very, very strong sense of belonging. In fact, no words can express their level of commitment and dedication. They have definitely set up an excellent example for all of us. CDAC Noida now takes this opportunity to acknowledge, appreciate, and thank all its employees for their hard work, their contributions, and commitment towards CDAC for all these years by felicitating these special people with long association awards. The commemorative silver coin and certificates that they will receive are a token of their appreciation for the years of commitment, which is reflected by their long service. And on behalf of the recipients of this award, I would also like to thank Sri Vivek Kaneja ji, RED, Sri Matthew Philip, our GC, HR and Admin, and the entire CDAC Noida leadership for this gesture of appreciation and encouragement. It definitely is a very, very motivating thing for all of us. The awards that are being presented today are for the years 2020 and 2021, which could not be given at that point of time due to the raging pandemic. The names that are being announced again are not in any order of seniority. So the first category of awards are those who have completed 10 years and above at CDAC Noida. Since we have 64 people in the list, I would request Sharma ji also to please come up. Since we have 64 awards, so I'll be calling names of 5 people at a time, so that it is a little faster. So 5 of you can come and wait here, okay? So that we can complete the process. 10 years and above, Ms. Savita Kashyap, Senior Director. Huge round of applause for Ms. Savita Kashyap. Vasudha Gupta, Principal Technical Officer. Garima Gupta, Principal Technical Officer. Govinder Singh Vora, Admin Executive. And Rahul Sharma, Project Engineer. Another 4. Another 4. You should keep on clapping. Now, Ms. Shruti, Project Engineer, Mr. Vivek Arya, Project Engineer, Rajesh Kumar Srivastava, Project Assistant, and Harinder Paswan, Miscellaneous Project Staff. people should be here because we are going to take a group photograph of all these people who have completed 10 years of service at CDAC. Harinder? Where is Harinder? Yeah. Now you can come here for a group photograph, please, all of you. The next category of awards are for those who have completed 15 years and above in CDAC Noida. Dr. Aarti Noor, Senior Director. Shri Amit Kumar Singh, Associate Director. Srimati Aparna Ramamurthy, Joint Director. Shri Bhupendra Kumar, Joint Director. And Shri Brahmananda Prabhu R, Principal Technical Officer. Next set of people, Shri Umesh Sharma, Principal Technical Officer. Shri Abhishek Verma, Principal Technical Officer. Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh, Senior Technical Officer. Shri Mukesh Kumar Singh, Senior Technical Officer. Srimati Nishta Jaiswal, Senior Technical Officer. Next set of people, Shri Sanjay Ojha, Senior Technical Officer, Ms. Kamla Yadav, Senior Assistant, Shri Ashok Kumar, Attendant, Shri Manish Kumar Verma, Joint Director, and Shri Tarun Kumar, Joint Director. The next set of people, Ms. Riha Saraswat, Joint Director, Mr. Santosh Kumar, Principal Technical Officer, Ms. Ashu, Principal Technical Officer, Mr. Manoj Purohit, Principal Technical Officer, Mr. Adarsh Pillai, Joint Director. The final set of people for this category, Ms. Anuradha Sharma, Project Engineer, Mr. Rajendra Singh Bhandari, Project Officer, Mr. Ajay Kaushik, Project Engineer, Sri Alalit Kumar Sharma, Project Support Staff, Sri Naveen Sharma, Project Support Staff, and Sri Ramveer Singh Gautam, Miscellaneous Project Staff. Now can we have the group photograph, please? The next category are those people who have completed 20 years and more, 20 years and above at CDAC Noida. Mr. Naveed Jain, Associate Director, Sri Ramveer Singh Kadda, Associate Director, Sri Rishi Prakash, Associate Director, Sri Ashu Krishna, Joint Director, and Dr. Sunita Prasad, Joint Director. of people. A very huge round of applause for Mr. Constance Saxena, Senior Admin Officer, for completing his year perspective. Mr. Rajeev Sandeva, Admin Executive, Mr. Dheeraj Singh, Admin Executive, Mr. Gangaram, Attendant, and Mr. Parasnath Barwal, Senior Director. Yeah, a special applause for Mr. Constance Saxena. This is his last training event and he is retiring very gratefully this month. ताली बजते रहना चाहिए. People are complaining. आवाज नहीं आ रही है तालियों की. भूख लगे क्या? अभी टाइम है खाने में. Next set of awards. Mr. Praveen Kumar Srivastava, Senior Director. Shri Jitendra Singh, Associate Director. Shri Rajesh Kumar Kushwaha, Associate Director. Dr. Preeti Sarova, Joint Director. Dr. Kalpana Dori, Associate Director. Our next set of people, Dr. Mary Jacinta, Joint Director, Dr. Lakshmi Kalyani, Joint Director, Mr. Samshad Ansari, Joint Director, Srimati Amrita Vadavan, Principal Technical Officer, Ms. Rosie Verma, Principal Technical Officer. And the final set of people, Mr. V.K. Rai, Senior Technical Assistant, Ms. Neeru Sharma, Admin Officer, Mr. Santosh Kumar Sar Sharma, Miscellaneous Project Staff, Ms. Pushpa Tiwari, Project Support Staff, and Mr. Harinder Yadav, Project Support Staff. Okay, so can we have the group photograph, please? Vinny? The next set of people are super special. They have completed more than 25 years and above in CDAC Noida. A very huge round of applause for these four very, very special people. Srimati Sunita Arora, Associate Director. Sri Subhash Chand, Manager Administration. Sri Anil Kumar, Personal Private Secretary. And Mr. Bhakchan Singh Rawat, Junior Assistant. Very huge round of applause for all of them for completing more than 25 years of service at CDAC Noida. Can we have the group photograph, please? There were four. Who was the fourth one? Subhash. Where is Subhash ji? Where is Subhash ji? He is conspicuous in his absence. Subhash ji is not well. So let's have the group photograph. With this, we complete our felicitation. Thank you, sir. So we are moving on to the next segment. Please bear with us for a few seconds. We have to, I suppose, move the podium. Move the podium. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, who's that? Now is the time for the cultural extravaganza. This rainbow of cultural events promises to take us all through a roller coaster ride of a heady mix of foot-tapping music, dance, light, and joy, soaked in the flavor of Indian culture, tradition, patriotism, and of course, Bollywood. We start the program with a dance that is celebrating India and its rich and varied culture and tradition, performed by Miss Ambika Gupta, Miss Nehimisha, Miss Rashmi, and Miss Shweta Kamal from DTTN Group, along with Miss Asha Parekh from NLP Group. This dance number has been choreographed by Miss Asha Parekh.
साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पथ पकड़ता तेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदली रंग, यहाँ की बोली भी रंगोली साथ रंग। यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदली रंग, यहाँ की बोली भी रंगोली साथ रंग। पानी पगड़ी पहने मौसम है नीली चादर साथे ऊपर है। इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला, इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला, इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला, इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला। की चोली रंग हसीने रंग खुशी में रिश्ते जैसे होली। इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला, इस रंगीला रंगीला इस मेरा रंगीला।
A very captivating performance in this and a very colorful one as well. Now we have a few Bollywood songs by Ms. Tulika Bhattacharya from Education and Training Group.
दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती बन बन के भोली सी आशा। स्वर्ग से धरती मिल रही जैसे, मेरा मन भी तो मिल रहा वैसे, कोयल की तरह गाने गा रहा, मछली की तरह मछलू दीवानी दिलाई, रंगीन सपना, दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी बनती भोली सी आशा। चांद तारों छूने की आशा, आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा, दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी बनती भोली सी आशा। Thank you.
That was a melodious performance. She gave life. She is a caring wife. She is a doting mother, a loving sister, and a loyal friend. She is a source of inspiration, epitome of sacrifice, and a pillar of strength behind all successful dreams. Our next item is a Bollywood dance medley which celebrates womanhood and is dedicated to all our lovely daughters out there. May we all know them, may we all raise them, may we all encourage them, and may we all respect them. The performers are Miss Rekha Arya and Miss Pooja Saxena from Finance, Miss Kiran and Miss Shivani from BDPM, Miss Neha from Front Desk, and Miss Tanu from BDPM. The dance number has been choreographed by Miss Rekha Arya. So now we have a performance on a quintessential Indian classical dance form, the Kathak, which will be performed by Miss Rupali. Miss Rupali Sharma is a Kathak performer and teacher from Jaipur Gharana of Kathak. She is a postgraduate in Kathak and graduate in Hindustani classical music from Bandhar Mahavidyalaya, Delhi. She is a disciple of SMA awardee Guru Srimati Manisha Nayak. Rupali Sharma has been performing from past 10 years and is teaching Kathak from past 6 years at her own classes and Tansheng Sangeet Mahavidyalaya. So you have to give her 2-3 minutes as she puts on her guru. So please bear for 2 to 3 minutes.
नमस्कार। आज मैं आप सभी के समक्ष एक कथक नृत्य की प्रस्तुति करने जा रही हूँ। अब नृत्य प्रस्तुति का आरंभ करने से पहले मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ सुदेशना भटनागर जी का और CDAC परिवार का, जिन्होंने मुझे यहाँ आमंत्रित किया। इस नृत्य प्रस्तुति में मैं तराना प्रस्तुत करूंगी। तराना के बारे में अगर थोड़ा सा मैं आपको सभी को बताना चाहूँ, क्योंकि परिपूर्ण कथक रसिक जन तो नहीं है, यहाँ पर आम जनता है। तो तराना हिंदुस्तानी शास्त्रीय संगीत और कथक का एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण अंग है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट। और इसमें हिंदुस्तानी शास्त्रीय संगीत के स्वर, लय, ताल को एक बहुत ही सुंदर संयोग से दिखाया जाता है, नृत्य द्वारा प्रस्तुत किया जाता है और गायन में भी इसका बहुत उपयोग किया जाता है। आज की नृत्य प्रस्तुति में मैं बागेश्री राग में निर्भर एक तराना प्रस्तुत करूंगी। प्रस्तुत है राग बागेश्री तराना।
That was divine. By Mr. Shitich from BDTN Group.
We are the sounds of the streets. चली गई सवारी जहाँ संग चला मैं तेरे वहाँ बैलों में भी तेरा नकाब पीछे तू चल रही तरह चाहे कितना भी डांट छोड़े न सब मांगे तेरा नाचे झिंग 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 झिंग
Knowing the curtain drop the region, we'll be having a speech, so we need to set up the stage. So please bear with us. This is a small skit titled Digital Durandars, depicting the revolutionary changes that have taken place in our daily lives due to the current digital India wave. This skit is enacted by Mr. Amit Chaturvedi from Education and Training Group, Ms. Parul Bharadwaj from Finance Group, Ms. Pinky Gupta, Mr. Rajin Shah, Mr. Hemant Singh, and Mr. Shejay Khan from MDT Group, and Mr. Abhishek Kumar from EDT Group. The script of this skit has been written by Ms. Shweta Naro from NLT Group.
बात कुछ ऐसी है, बिल्कुल घर जैसी है। इन जनाब को पहले ही पता चल गया था कि 2 दशकों बाद कोरोना ने पधारना है, तो ये सन 1999 में ही चले गए एक लंबे से हाइबरनेशन पर। जस्ट किडिंग, कोमा में था बुड्ढा। इस दौरान दुनिया में बहुत से बदलाव आए और इन बदलावों से अपरिचित ये जनाब अभी अभी नींद से जागे हैं। मेरा मतलब था कोमा से जागे हैं। तो आइए देखते हैं इनके दिमाग से पत्थर कैसे उड़ते हैं।
अरे कौन की माँ कहाँ मर गई? ए भैया कौन है?
मैं तुम्हारे दोनों की माँ हूँ। बुढ़िया 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 कह रहे हो। शायद तो फोड़े थे। चलो देखो अपनी आंखों में जाके।
दो दादी, डॉक्टर साहब वीडियो कॉल पर हैं।
माता इंदिरा गांधी पेशेंट से बात कर रहे हैं।
हाँ जी, डॉक्टर साहब से बात करिए।
अरे इस फोन में आदमी कैसे घुस गया? मुझे तो पहले से शक था कि तू जादू टोना भूखती है।
दादाजी, ये स्मार्टफोन है, इसमें वीडियो कॉल का फीचर है। इसकी मदद से हम कहीं से भी किसी से भी बात कर सकते हैं।
अरे कौन की माँ पहले ये बता कि बच्चा कहाँ से फल लेके आ रही है और ये क्या काम दे रहा है?
ये तुम्हारे गोलू का ही चित्र है, यानी कि तुम्हारा पोता।
मेरा पोता?
मैं डाउनलोड ही करके लाई हूँ। बेटा, ऐसे डॉक्टर साहब को 1000 रुपए को पे करते हैं।
अरे इस तपती की धूप में बच्चे को कहाँ भेजेंगे?
अरे ना ना ना, कहीं नहीं जाएगा तुम्हारा पोता। आजकल ये यूपीआई पेटीएम के द्वारा घर बैठे ही भुगतान कर दिया जाता है। मैंने तो अपने दोनों खाते इसके साथ जोड़ दिए। हाँ, अब तुम जिंदा हो गए हो, मेरा मतलब उठ गए हो, तो तुम्हारा भी खाता खुलना चाहिए। हाँ, अपना ओटीपी पासवर्ड किसी को मत देना, सिवाय मेरे।
मैं तो बोलने भी नहीं दूंगा। इस बला से क्या हम बात कर सकते हैं, देख भी सकते हैं और पैसे भी भेज सकते हैं? अब ये मत कहना कि मुन्ना पढ़ाई इसी में करता है।
आपको कैसे पता दादाजी? अभी अभी जून पर मेरी क्लास खत्म हुई है। मैंने तो बस ज्वाइन करके छोड़ दी और मैगी खाते खाते पबजी खेल रहा था।
मेरा तो सच चल रहा है। मुझे तो टिकट करा दो, मैं तो चला जाऊँ।
दादाजी, ऑनलाइन दवाई मंगवा दूं? आप कहें तो जोमेटो से बिरयानी मंगा लेता हूँ। मेरा तो सारा दर्द ऐसे ही भाग जाता है।
जोमेटो का खुला है उस पान वाले के बगल में।
ओहो दादाजी, ये भी एक ऐप है खाना मंगवाने के लिए।
अरे छोड़ मुन्ना, तू आईआरसीटीसी की साइट पे जा, उनकी टिकट बुक करा, डाउनलोड कर, नहीं अगर बताओ कि वो भेज दे, हमें ना बिरयानी।
अरे क्या बताओ क्यों रही है? मुझे तो छुट्टी कहते हैं। अरे मुन्ना ये बता, पिछले 20 सालों में भगवान ने कोई अवतार लिया है या दानव के रूप में ये तेरा स्मार्टफोन आया है?
नहीं दादाजी, डिजिटल वेव आई है।
अच्छा।
कनेक्टिविटी बहुत बढ़ गई है।
अच्छा।
मूवी की टिकट से लेकर एरोप्लेन की टिकट तक सब घर बैठे बुक कर सकते हैं। बोर होने पर यूट्यूब पर गाने भी सुन सकते हैं। बस स्टोरी का करके मत सुनिएगा।
अच्छा।
पढ़ाई लिखाई यहाँ तक की ऑनलाइन नौकरियां तक मौजूद हैं।
ऑनलाइन नौकरी भी है, जोमेटो भी है और भीम यूपीआई भी है। हे भगवान, मेरा तो सर चल रहा है। इससे तो मैं कोमा में अच्छा था। मैं चला सोने।
अच्छा, जाओ।
Naveen ji, please cut and draw on the PG. Our next performer is Miss Asha Parekh from NSC Group, who will be performing a Kathak fusion dance form based on Bollywood movie. The Asha Parekh is a multifaceted Kathak exponent of Lucknow Gharana. She has emerged as a rising star in the field of Kathak. She has formal training in Kathak dance from Sangeet Bharti and Kathak Kendra under Guru Krishna Mohan Vishwaji. And now she is pursuing PhD in Kathak dance. नवीन जी आप ब्लैकआउट कर दीजिए उसके बाद फोकस कीजिए प्लीज नवीन जी कार्टिंग खोल दीजिए प्लीज डिम लाइट से शुरू कीजिए Now we have a budding singer, Miss Nancy from NLP Group, who will be singing a very popular Bollywood number for us.
Alright everyone, this is the second last song. I hope you all enjoy. So can you all cheer up? पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मनम जग की कोई रीत न जानी मैं तो बस दे कोई दीवानी मेरा जो संग तेरा थोड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मनम मैं छोड़ी दरबार मेरा हूँ मैं अपना बोली संसार मेरा हूँ आगे साथ प्यार मेरा हूँ दरबार मेरा छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा हूँ बिना बेमना संसार मेरा हूँ बिना बेमना पागल सा है प्यार मेरा हूँ बिना बेमना छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा Come on everyone! तेरी बातें सुबह से रातें जब से मिला है तुमको मेरा सुकून तू ही राह मेरी तू ही सफर है तेरी बाहों में अब मेरा घर है चैन न जाने दर्द न जाने दिल तो बस दिल को पहचाने मेरा जो संग तेरा थोड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मनम मैं छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा मुकना बेमना संसार मेरा मुकना बेमना ये पागल सा है प्यार मेरा मुकना बेमना छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा मुकना छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा मुकना बेमना ये संसार मेरा मुकना पागल सा है प्यार मेरा मुकना बेमना छोड़ाई दरबार मेरा
going to be a very energetic dance number based on Bollywood medley, celebrating the indomitable spirit of young India, performed by Mr. Utkarsh Shukla from Embedded Group, Mr. Rahul Rana and Ms. Mohita Mudaliar from TMO and SQ Group, Mr. Kshitij from BBPM Group, Ms. Pooja Saxena, Ms. Rekha Arya and Mr. Vinendra Kumar from Finance Group, Ms. Shivani from BBPM Group, Ms. Neha from Front Desk and Mr. Seldev from Embedded Group. The dance has been choreographed by Mr. Kshitij from Embedded Group and Ms. Rekha from Finance Group. Naveen ji, curtain खोल दीजिए please.
आजा आजा ढीले शामी आने के तन में आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तन में जय हो जय हो मारे या कोई मारे ना यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज वैसे है चाहे वैसे है भले जो भी है जैसे है तुम पे हम नाज चलना हमको ये जमाना चाहो तो हमको आसमाना हर बात हम साथ हम कहते हैं हमको प्यार से दिया वाले प्यार से दिया वाले छिपले हार से दिया वाले चलते छुड़ाते हम दिया वाले सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, पूरी नजर हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, पूरी नजर हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, पूरी नजर हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है हमने कहा है जो तुमने कहो। हमने जो देश बोले अब तो यारा अपना जहाँ है सबसे प्यारा। हमने जो देश बोले अब तो यारा अपना जहाँ है सबसे प्यारा। हमने कहा है जो जब से शरारे हैं पानी के मारे हैं हम करते नहीं। जो वादा करते हैं करके निभाते हैं हम पीछे हटते नहीं। सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी।
With this, we come to the end of the show. We hope that you will enjoy the event. We would like to thank all the respected GCs and team leaders who have paid the team members so that they could participate in this event. We would particularly like to thank all the participants for the tremendous effort and time despite their state professional commitments. They have been practicing round the clock and in all possible odd hours to balance these activities with their regular office work. In fact, we would like to share glimpses of their grueling efforts and lighter moments that they shared during the last few days. Please set it down. We'll be giving this we will be handing over the prizes to the participants. So the participants are requested to wait, please. Naveen ji, stage के लाइट जला दीजिए please. Can we have the आप लोग प्लीज सेटी कर दीजिए सर इसको फोटो थोड़ी नए बात कीजिए क्योंकि इनको ठीक है All the participants are here. Roll call करो. So, as I said, we are going to give a little momentum to our participants for all the effort that they have taken to make this program a grand success. Can we call it a grand success? Yes. Thank you. Mr. Utkarsh Shukla. Rahul Rana. Sister, Miss Mohita Mudaliar. Miss Pooja Saxena. Miss Shivani. Neha Upadhyay. Rekha Arya. Dhirendra Verma. Shahid Khan. Jay Mishra. Rashmi Kumari. Shweta Kamal. Amrita Gupta. Asha Parekh. Miss Kiran. Tanu Sharma. Anjali Sharma. Rajan Singh. Amit Chaturvedi. Pinky Gupta. Devan Singh. Parul Bharadwaj. Abhishek Kumar. Shweta Madam. Tulika. Nancy. And last but not the least, Tanishka Bharadwaj and Priya Bharadwaj got in touch with Bharadwaj. That's all I suppose.
And the showstopper award goes to
Yes, sir, इसीलिए कहा था कि इतने सारे लोगों ने कोऑर्डिनेट किया, उनको भी मिलना चाहिए. So now we would like to felicitate the dearest who have contributed towards the various events conducted during the Penn Center celebrations of CDAC. The first set of awards for press, publicity, design and corporate image work group, Sri Jitendra Singh, Associate Director, and Sri Kumar Bhaskar, Joint Director. I think they are not there. For technical infrastructure, cultural event webcast and logistic work group, Sri Devendra Singh, Associate Director, and Sri Varun Jain, Associate Director. For cultural event organizing work group, Srimati Preeti Razdan, Senior Director, Joint Director, and myself. Invitations Group, Shri V.K. Sharma, Senior Director, and Shri Rajiv Yadav, Senior Director. So there is one prize, I don't know if it is here or not. This is for overall coordination, Sri Vivek Kaneja, the Executive Director. Sir, itna ही था. सब सारे participants का group photo. Participants हम तीनों.
हाय प्रीति बोर हो गई ललित करना बंद
अभी कुछ होगा ना, पता नहीं अभी है शायद, और लिंक चलता रहेगा। सर क्या प्रोग्राम क्या कर करें? बैकअप फॉरवर्ड